what's up, yogis? It's Kristen. Today's class is a super sweet little flow that we're going to do lying down. We're not even going to stand up. We're not even going to sit up. Everything is going to be reclined. So you don't even have to get out of bed if you don't want to. You can do it right there, or you can be a little more formal about it and roll out your mat. You will need a blanket for class today. So go ahead and make sure you have that, and we're actually going to start with it. You're just gonna make a little roll for some neck support. So this might be a little bit of trial and error. You can see how tight, how small, how large, whatever kind of roll you need for your neck to really feel supported and feel good. And then you're gonna lie back, bending your knees. Make any adjustments you need to as you come back. I want you to let your feet go really wide so you can heel toe them out wider than your hips. If you're on your yoga mat, maybe they come to about the outer edges or the sides of your mat. And then you'll let your knees fall in towards each other. To start here, arms just resting down by your sides. You can turn your palms to face down. You can turn your palms to face up, whatever feels appropriate for you. We'll start with 3 centering breaths. Taking a deep inhale through your nose. And then open your mouth and just let it go. 2 more times. Inhale, filling up. Exhale, empty. 1 more. Nice big breath in. And then exhale, really settle down onto the surface beneath you. Start to stretch your legs out long. You can keep your neck support there as we move. If you like, if it becomes kind of cumbersome or just in the way, feel free to move it out from underneath you. But as you take your next big breath in, you're gonna reach your arms back behind you and just come into a full body stretch. So reaching back through your fingertips, maybe even pointing the toes here. And then with your exhale, you'll draw the right knee into your chest. Wrap your hands around the knee or around the shin and pull down and in. Beautiful job. Now inhale, extend the right leg back out. Reach your arms back behind you, full body stretch, lengthening everything out. And then exhale, left knee comes in. So we're just alternating sides here. And we'll do that for a few rounds of breath. Inhale, full body stretch. Right knee comes in on the exhale. Inhale, extend long, reach out. And exhale, pull the left knee in. So you have got it. Keep moving with your breath. Inhale, lengthens you out. Exhale, right knee draws in. Just moving gently, being easy here. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, pull the left knee in. Good. Inhale, lengthen out. Draw the right knee into your chest. This time, hold onto it for just a beat. Use your hands to move your knee in circles. Good. Going both directions here, just easing deeper into the right hip. And then we'll take this into a supine twist, a reclined twist. So your left hand will grab the right knee. As you do that, release your right arm out to the right side and start to draw the right knee across the midline of your body. You can turn your head over the right shoulder if you would like, and just hang out here for a breath or 2. Notice how the spine feels. Relax through the right shoulder blade. Gently releasing with your next inhale, coming back to center, extending the right leg long, both arms go back again. And then exhale, left knee hugs into the chest, holding here for a beat using your hands to circle out the left knee and ease deeper into the left hip. And then we'll take this one into a twist opposite side, right hand on top of the left knee. As you extend the left arm out to the left side, draw the knee across the midline of your body, maybe looking over the left shoulder here. Just find something that feels comfortable for your neck. Feeling your spine on this side, just taking a breath, relaxing through the back of the left shoulder. And gently releasing onto your back. One more time, come into that full body stretch. So left leg extends, both arms go back. And then exhale, I want you to bring both knees into your chest this time and just give yourself a big squeeze. Maybe you lift your head up off the ground, feel your core activate. And as you do that, if you still have the blanket underneath your neck, go ahead and slide it on off to the side. We're gonna use it again here in just a bit. Resting the head back down, take some rocks side to side, massaging out the base of your spine. And then coming to center, I want you to take your hands right to the tops of your knees. As you breathe in, press the knees forward, allowing the arms to extend. And then as you breathe out, pull those knees back into the chest, bending through the elbows. 2 more like that. Inhale, pressing the knees forward, extending through the arms. And then exhale to draw the knees in. Beautiful. 1 more time. Inhale. Exhale, pull the knees in. And then you're going to release your feet down to your mat or whatever surface you're lying on. This time taking the feet hips distance, walking them in so they're underneath the knees. Arms will come down by the sides to start. Palms of the hands will face down this time. We'll flow through some rounds of bridge pose. So really focusing here on activating the back chain of the body. These are really good for any kind of low back discomfort. Really good for bringing your glutes online, opening up the front of your body as well. So I want you to take a breath in, start to really press down through your hands and feet and gently peel your hips up off the ground. As you exhale, slowly lower all the way back down, allowing the hips to land and everything to relax for just a second. And then we'll do that again. Inhale, slowly peeling the hips up, coming up as high or maybe not so high as you want today. And then exhale, lowering everything back down. And then you can stay right here, or here's your invitation to bring in the arms as you inhale, lifting hips, reaching arms up and then stretching them back behind you, just like we did before with that full body stretch. Exhale, lower the hips, lower the arms all the way back down. Everything touches down right at the bottom of the breath. Continuing on for just a couple more rounds. Inhale, bridge pose, maybe reaching the arms back behind you. And then exhale, bringing everything back down. 1 more time. Inhale, lifting hips. Exhale, lower back down nice and slow, touching down at the bottom of the breath. And then windshield wipering your knees here side to side. You can take the feet a little wider if that feels better. Taking the knees right to left, left to right. Just a few rounds here. Tick-tocking back and forth. Maybe finding a little release now through the hips and the low back. When you're ready, bringing the knees back up to center. Feet will come hips distance. Figure 4. So this is a reclined pigeon pose. You're going to take your right ankle, place it on top of the left thigh. Let your right knee come out to the side, and I want you to flex your right foot. So letting your right toes track in line with that knee. Now, this may be plenty of a stretch for you right here. And if so, feel free to stay here. If you want a little more, thread your hands between the legs, wrapping them around the back of the left thigh or the left knee. You may even want to bring the hands to the front of the left shin. That's going to take you a little bit deeper into the sensation of this pose. So find what feels good, find what works for you. Keep flexing through the right foot, but then let that left foot relax. You can even shake it out a little bit. You could make circles with your foot, rotating the ankle. Maybe there's a little snap, crackle, pop, totally normal. Just working through some of that. Good. Take a big breath in. And with your exhale, releasing out of this pose right away. We'll do the same thing on the other side. So left ankle on top of the right thigh. Left knee falls out to the side. Left foot flexes, so those toes are tracking in line with the knee. Welcome to stay right here. If you want a little more, wrapping your arms around the back of the right leg, pulling your legs in towards you. If you want a little more yet, hands to the right shin. So you do you, figure out what works for you and do that. And then feel into the hips here, keep flexing the left foot, relax the right. Again, maybe you shake it out a little bit. You could rotate your right ankle. Just feeling into the same posture on a different side. Different side, maybe an entirely different experience, right? So listening to your body, take one more breath in. One more breath out to release out of this pose. Happy baby. So from here, you'll pick your feet up. Knees are bent. Soles of the feet are pointing up towards the sky. Lots of options with the hands. Maybe hands come to the backs of the thighs or the backs of the knees. You could wrap your hands around the calves. You could grab hold of your big toes. You could bring hands to the outer edges of your feet. These are all options, and it's totally dependent on your body today. So again, find what works for you. Hang out there. See if you can root down through your hips, soften through your shoulders, rooting down through the back side here, right? From hips all the way up to the back of the head, really feeling the ground underneath you, pulling down on the legs to help you deepen your stretch here. And if you want, you could even invite in some movement, some little rocks side to side, being playful with it, just letting it feel good, right? Take one more breath, and then we will move into our final pose or our supported Shavasana. So you're going to take that blanket again, and the same roll that you had for your neck may work. You may want to make your roll a little bit bigger, but this time we're going to put the blanket under the knees. So this is really going to help you keep your body and your spine in particular in proper alignment. So taking pressure off of the low back. This will help you keep that natural curvature through the lumbar spine. You can rest your arms down beside you, either palms face down or palms face up, whatever feels most comfortable. And we'll finish just like we started with those 3 centering, grounding breaths. So I want you to take a deep inhale through your nose, and then as you exhale, totally release and see if you can let the ground hold you here. So you don't have to do any work at this point. You're just resting against the surface underneath you. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, breathing in through the nose, filling up. And then as you exhale, just totally surrendering here, softening, relaxing, letting go. One more time, inhale. Nice big exhale out, landing right in your Shavasana, your final pose, a pose of rest. Oftentimes, harder than it looks like. When we allow ourselves to become still, the mind tends to want to act up. That mental chatter comes back up. So just doing your best with it, giving yourself some much needed time to just be right here, nothing to do, but just show up as you are. And so I invite you to take as many minutes as you can and as you can stand to stay here in your Shavasana, just letting yourself be. Thank you for practicing with me today. I'll see you next time. Namaste.